are some acne tips your doctor never told you. Now, when we consider traditional Chinese medicine, in TCM, all of our internal organs are mapped on our face. So where you're breaking out with your acne is an indication as to toxicity in those internal organs. And a great example of this, if we look at the lung area, this is commonly where you may get those zits, those pimples related to your lungs. As well as around the mouth, this is related to your bowel toxicity because your bowel is actually mapped on this area around your chin and around your mouth as it relates to toxicity happening in the gut. So a great example, you're not pooping often enough, and when I get to my tips, I'm going to share some tips on how to get this going. But if you don't have regular bowel movements, that can manifest with pimples in the chin area because that's the map on your face to that toxicity in the bowel. Okay, so let's get to the tips for that acne. Number one, you want to poop better. Yes, so how do we do that? Well, increasing our fiber intake is really, really important to help with moving all of that toxicity through the digestive tract. I love something like psyllium seed husks, and you can take it in an ultra-fine powder in a capsule. This is a great way with a lot of water to have both soluble and insoluble fiber to help to keep that digestion going. Okay, tip number two for acne is to decrease the sugar in your diet. This is so important because sugar will feed the less favorable organisms and those bad bacteria, and this is related to the skin but also related to your gut microbiome. So you definitely want to decrease especially those processed sugars in the diet. Okay, tip number three, get more natural sunlight on your skin. We know that UV light kills bad bacteria. So in the middle of the day, and depending on what season it is and of course where you live, but getting that natural sunlight on your skin, that UV, the same type of light that gives you a suntan, is going to help with that acne. So try to do that as much as you can, get that natural sunlight. Number four is doing parasite and candida cleansing. We definitely want to kill off those bad organisms in that microbiome, and this is why, it's important to think of the parasites as well, because there's something known as the Demodex mite, and that scary guy is something that lives on the skin, and when it gets out of control in terms of its numbers and it starts to multiply, this can be related to acne. And tip number five for acne is you can make a spot treatment. And this is something that I've shared in another video. All you're going to do is mix some calamine lotion and some tea tree oil in that special recipe and apply this on the acne at bedtime. This will help to dry it up, but also killing off those bad bacteria and the Demodex mites that we saw. And this is great. And then you just wash it off in the morning. You will be amazed at how well this works. And the best thing again is that it's all natural. Now for more tips on how to do a parasite and candida cleanse, please check out my video, 3 tips to get rid of parasites. I'll see you there.